Hello there, good evening and welcome to Never Mind the Buzzcocks. I'm Simon Amstel. It's my third show. It's going well so far. We have had a few pointers to improve the show. I won't dwell on them now. Phil, how was your week?
It was lovely, thank you, Simon.
Great. Had enough banter for you? Bill's first guest is bird-watching goody legend Bill Oddie. In 1975, a man died laughing whilst watching the goodies. I was watching the National Television Awards and I enjoyed it so much that I stabbed myself in both eyes with a pencil. His second guest is former E17 heartthrob, now former E17 heartthrob in his own right. It's Tony Mortimer. Tony Mortimer admits he used to be homophobic and then after E17 an agoraphobic. To this day it's a nightmare crossing Hampstead Heath. Tony and Bill, Bill's team, ladies and gentlemen. Bill's first guest is the one with the hat from Orson. It's infamous hat man Jason the Hat Pebworth. Jason is very vague about his age. He says he's older than 30, younger than 35. Oh, Jason, don't be silly. Age is just a number, you 38-year-old baldy liar. Phil's second guest is stand-up comedian and co-creator of Jerry Springer the Opera. It's potty-mouthed, god-bashing friend of Satan Stuart Lee. Jerry Springer the Opera was picketed by far-right Christian groups and the BNP. They prefer the sound of music, apart from the tragic ending when the kids escape from the Nazis. Stuart and Jason, Phil's team, ladies and gentlemen. This week we have a new round called What Have We Pixelated? In this part of the show, the teams are shown a music video in which an item has been pixelated, and they have to guess, what have we pixelated? Bill, Tony and Bill, here's yours. Her hips don't lie, but her boobies are lying bastards. And don't even talk to me about her fraudulent vagina. It's Shakira.
Whatever it is, there was a lot of it, that's for sure.
That was Shakira with La Tortura, but what have we pixelated?
She's Colombian, isn't she?
She is Colombian.
Yes. You ever met Shakira, Tim?
Yes.
Have you?
When I was dropping that stuff off.
Oh, yeah. What do you think?
Well, I'm curious what the whole video's about for a start, because I don't know if you noticed, she looks to me as though she's been in an oil spill of some sort.
Yeah.
You have a look at that second shot, she's covered in oil,
yes.
So presumably that's what you get for swimming with guillemots.
Yes. Swimming with guillemots, that was the unsuccessful remake of Dances with Wolves. Yeah.
I noticed, though, she's been cleaned up very, very quickly, as they do with the guillemots and the shags and the cormorants and all that sort of thing.
Bill.
Yes?
Bill, I had a feeling you would rather talk about birds this evening, so I prepared your own game.
What?
Here we go, you ready?
Hang on.
What's this?
It's a robin eating a crunchy bar.
It's not what I got on the card. It's a wheat ear. Here's another one, you ready?
Oh, that's
Somebody being mugged.
That is Shakira being cleaned up after the oil.
That was a lapwing.
Yes, I know.
Last one.
Oi, that's Daryl's ram and raisin! Oi, that's Daryl's ram and raisin!
I haven't the faintest idea. Have you, Bill?
That was Birds of a Feather. All right, so back to Shakira.
Any other theories? Yes.
Before you answer, just before you answer.
Well, not another.
Jason.
Yes.
Tell us about your hat.
I have a very voluptuous head, so it's like a bra. Keeps it nice and firm. What about your hat? What's going on?
Okay. The shape of this thing, it looks like an animal-type shape, and you notice that there's pixelations going upwards at the right-hand corner.
Would indicate a tail or something.
I think it's possibly a tail, so it could be a cat with the tail up,
or 14 white mice doing a human pyramid, or a mouse. Oh, like the top one in mouse form.
You think she's cutting mice with a knife?
No.
Where's the knife? There isn't a knife.
She had a knife earlier.
There's no knife.
Oh, I've given it away.
There is a knife. Ah,
Forget the knife.
No, the knife. Clearly Colombian, next to Peru, stuff like that. This is an Inca sacrifice.
An Inca sacrifice?
An Inca sacrifice is, in fact, slicing a small white kitten into... a newborn white kitten into... And
with
sacrifice.
A blunt butter knife.
Yes. And before that, it was grated.
You have to understand, cats eat birds. He has a very pleasant accent.
I think with her crying in the scene before, it's an onion.
Right. Do you want to go with Bill Oddie or voice of reason Tony Mortimer?
White cat with an onion. An onion stuffed with cat meat.
Onion! An onion!
I remember last time I saw her, she put the onion out at night.
What are you talking about? All right. Let's find out if onions is right. So, you're right, we pixelated some onions, not a kitten. Being chopped to death by Shakira.
Oh, that's a dream about that.
Shakira wrote her first song at the age of 8 and was signed at 13. She sold 3 million albums worldwide, has won 11 Latin Billboard Awards and 2 Grammys. Still, she hasn't got a hat. Right, Phil, Stuart and Jason, here's yours.
I'm gonna send you back home, Ted, crying. Uncle Jesse, he sure is gonna be proud.
If you can't get Spears, you get Simpson. Just like if Winehouse pulls out of your show at the last minute, you get Mortimer. It's Jessica Simpson.
These days, these boots are gonna walk all over you.
That was Jessica Simpson with These Boots Are Made for Walking, but what have we pixelated?
I think what's been pixelated there is the spinning corpse of Nancy Sinatra, who isn't even dead. Now, for that to work, you see, you would need to know that she recorded the second and arguably most famous version of that song. I take no responsibility for your ignorance.
I think she's just earning her next film role. I think that's what she's doing.
Has she gone down to lick an ice cube and tell me that...
What do we really reckon is pixelated?
Is it some pixels?
Let's see if you're right. You're wrong. We pixelated a sponge. That scene of Jessica washing a car caused an outcry because it wasn't properly waxed, but luckily it was covered up by the bikini, so you couldn't really tell. Right, next up, it's the intros round. Bill and Tony. Here are yours for Bill.
What have you got in there?
It's the intros.
What, on a record?
On a record, no, on a bit of card.
Well, just the words? Or the name of the song or something?
Yes!
But they're not going to sing words, are they? They're going to go ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum.
It's you're in charge of this. You can do what you want.
I am in charge of this.
You can do what you want.
Stuart's right.
Yeah.
Shush, Oddie.
That's it.
Right, ready? Next up is the intros round. Bill and Tony, here are yours for Bill.
Oh! Hey!
Oh my God. You almost had your eye out.
Yeah, you took my eye out then, yeah.
Yikes.
Okay, ready?
Right, you do the...
I'll do the bit.
Stripper.
Oi, there's devils from a razor!
That could be... I can go shopping and I can bake a cake and put things in the oven.
Nothing.
And
None
still
of them go like that.
Because I'm a woman.
None of them go like
They
that.
do. They do.
You're speaking in tongues.
Because I'm a liar, L-I-A. I know what it is. I know what it is.
So
I know what it is.
Cape Fear.
Wait, no. I don't want... Wait. Give me.
Is my agent in here, please?
I told you. Anyway, I don't want you to something my bed. I don't want you to. I won't make love to you.
Correct, as a change is how it should have sounded. Shush!
5. I'm a woman.
Okay, so
Who gave him Ribena?
Really?
Okay. Oh, rhythm. Robin Hood, Robin Hood, Robin Hood, riding through the my old, this is it. My old man's a dustman. He wears the dustman's hat. No,
okay, Bill, I don't like to see you struggle.
I don't know. I actually don't know.
What's this?
That's an eyebrowed thrush.
Correct. Do you know the Latin name for it?
No, turdus something or other. Oh, that's funny. Turdus, bit muted, yeah. I know where you're going,
He's called us out. They're all slightly rude. It was the Turdus obscurus.
Yeah, I know, that's funny. It means the invisible shit. What's this? Oh, for God's sake, that's a wee bill, I think.
No.
No, it's I don't know.
I thought you knew about birds.
Oh, well, that's a foreign one. It's
just
not
pretend
British.
like for the
No,
telly.
it's not. It's a foreign one.
Oh, racist.
What is it? It's got something rude in its name, hasn't it? Oh. Yes.
It's the...
Elodie has ruined comedy forever.
I know what it is.
We cannot go on.
Yes.
It's the mouse-coloured pendulum tit, all right? I'm sorry, it's not the goodies.
So am I. Oh, for God's sake. It's, a dangly bollocked penis bird.
The fisting pigeon, yeah. That's
Right.
You wouldn't believe it, the melody's gone from my head for some reason.
All right, have you ever heard of Nelly Furtado?
Of course I have.
Oh,
she's a girl singer, second album just out. Yeah, go on.
Oh. I've underestimated
Narina Palo. There's another one.
There's another singer. Lily Allen.
And a very good We don't mention Lily Allen. Okay.
We don't mention Lily Allen?
No, we don't.
What did she do to you?
She put super glue on your bird table.
Not if you want to...
I'm going to pass it over. Any idea?
I feel like it's a long time ago, and it's when you were allowed to tour asylums and look in at people having fun.
That was Man-Eater by Nelly Furtado.
No way!
Let's
The only way to edit tonight's episode, well, not with harsh cuts, with a series of very long, slow fades. The impression of time passing.
Just like the bit in Platoon where he gets shot.
So that was Man-Eater by Nelly Furtado. In 2002, FHM doctored a picture of Nelly to expose her belly. Other victims of this scurrilous practice include Kylie, who had her knickers removed, Melanie Sykes, who lost her bikini, and Mel B, who had her balls pixelated. We also heard I Just Want to Make Love to You by Etta James. A few years ago at the House of Blues in LA, Etta said, I know the difference between a diva and a beaver, and there's a lot of beavers out there, but only a few divas. So, it's now time to play Diva or Beaver. Is this a diva or a beaver? Bill's team, yours first.
right.
What do you reckon?
I say beaver.
You're saying beaver?
Yeah.
Is that your final answer? Bill Oddie doesn't seem so sure, but then he doesn't generally...
No, it could be half and half.
It could be half and half.
It could be a hybrid.
What's your final answer?
Medication.
Beaver!
Let's see if it's a beaver. It's a beaver. Bill's team, is this a beaver or a diva?
That's human hair.
Diva. That's a diva.
Or it's a beaver in a wig.
Let's find out if you're right. Is it a diva?
Yeah, there you go.
It's Beyonce Knowles. If you've just tuned in, we're playing Beaver or Diva. Last one for you, Bill's team.
Good.
Oh, it's obviously...
It's a diva.
You're saying Beaver.
No,
You're saying
diva. There's only 2 of them.
I stopped listening to you, I apologise. You're saying...
It's understandable.
Diva.
A diva.
You're saying diva. Let's find out if you're right. Is it a diva? No. It's TV property guru Naomi Cleaver. Would have been tricky to get, I guess. Lovely. Well, that was diva or beaver. Right, back to the intros round. Phil and Jason, here are yours for Stuart.
Uh-oh.
Good luck, Stuart.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4.
That's guitars, drums coming in. I mean... I'm sorry, I can't get it,
I'm going to throw it over to Bill.
It's a hat thing, right? We're doing the hat thing.
What
it's
hat?
the hat thing.
Hey, is that hat a clue to this? No. Stop giving me, like, weird signals, right? You know, I'm thinking, oh, it's like something Mexican or something, that music.
No.
No, OK. Right.
It was. I bet you look good on the dance floor. Let's hear how it should have sounded.
It's like an exact copy.
You did that. You did it really, really well. It's my fault.
OK, do another one.
Okay. This one.
Okay.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Doom, 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 doom.
But that doesn't relate to this.
Forget the hat.
OK. You know what it's like? You're trying to guess a song and you end up looking at a hat.
You would say that, because
Yeah.
you hate the baby Jesus. How dare you come on this show with that pagan Marxist agenda? This is God's pop quiz.
It feels like it could be some kind of 60s soul thing, but there's a bit of a country and western kind of bit going on.
And furthermore, no.
I'll pass it over then.
It's Rock the Casbah by The Clash.
Ah, correct. Let's hear how it should have sounded.
Hey, is that hat made of beaver or diva?
It's Diana Ross's muff.
Okay.
So that was Rock the Casbah by The Clash.
Stand up a minute.
Wait, what's wrong with me?
No, just stand up. You look like you've been drawn by children. Here is a man in a suit. I've got lots of brown, so here's his hair.
That's what I was going for.
Hair or Blair?
What's that?
Hair or Blair? I'm
Yep.
trying to think of new rounds.
Very good. Hair or Blair?
Yeah.
What about Bill or Kill? We also heard I Bet You Look Good on the Dance Floor by the Arctic Monkeys. The Arctic Monkeys covered a Girls Aloud song in a section of Joe Wiley's radio show called I'm Joe Wiley, and I think I'm more interesting than I am. Other Radio 1 DJs include Fern Cotton, Colin Murray, Edith Bowman, Chris Moyles and Vernon Kay. It's not good enough, is it? I don't think every bit has to be a joke. I think really you should just appreciate hearing my opinion sometimes. Round 3 is the Identity Parade. Bill, Tony and Bill this week. We have a 60s solo star for you, for the audience only. Here's Leapy Lee with Little Arrows.
Here they come, pouring out of the blue. Little arrows for me and for you. You're falling in love again, falling in love again. Little arrows in your clothing, little arrows in your hair. When you're in love, you'll find those little arrows everywhere.
That was Leapy Lee hitting number 2 back in 1968. But can you guess where he is in our lineup? Is number 1 Leapy Lee? Number 2, Derry Lee. Number 3, Stuart Lee. Number 4, Medicated Heavily. Or number 5, 3 Day Killing Spree.
That doesn't work, does it?
What doesn't work now?
That last one.
What?
3 Day Killing Spree.
Yes, you'd be involved somehow.
Caress the tree.
Look, I brought these along. Have a look.
Yes,
See which one you think.
Which
one do you think?
Well, I think I played with Leapy Lee in football. Is that so?
What do you mean you played with him?
What do you mean? Is that so? You're answering your own questions now.
No, I'm hoping that
You're talking about yourself in the third
one
person.
of them nods. I'm hoping that one of them nods and said, yes, I remember smashing the shit out of me on a football field.
Well,
Did you really? What was it, a
let's
charity
see.
football match or something?
Charity football.
I
Yeah,
see.
A
What was
long time ago.
What was the charity?
Save the audience.
Right. Would you like to pick one?
Number 5 looks sort of like...
a sniper.
Chuck Norris.
Yeah, Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris.
Nunchuckers behind his back.
Yeah.
One of the...
Jason, I'm sure you'll agree with me. I don't
elderly
like
country
seeing
with-
number 2 like that.
What's going on?
A lot easier on the eye.
Remind me of Harry
Mr.
Seacombe.
Monopoly.
It is, isn't it?
Right. So do you know who it is?
4, I think 4.
Four,
I
I
think I'll
think
go with
4.
4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's find out if you're right. Would the real Leapy Lee please step forward? Now just about to start the winter cabaret season in Benidorm. Leapy Lee, ladies and gentlemen. Right, Phil, Jason and Stuart, we've got a banging dance number from 2004 for you, for the audience only. Here are Uniting Nations with Out of Touch.
You're out of touch, I'm out of time, but I'm out of my head when you're not around. You're out of touch, I'm out of time, but I'm out of my head.
That was Uniting Nations with their top 20 hit. But which of our lineup is guest vocalist Steve Perry? Is number 1 Steve Perry? Number 2, Perry Katona? Number 3, Perry Winkle? Number 4, Perry Perry Chicken? Or number 5, Perineum?
Well, 3 has a dance music face. If there can be such a thing. 4 has the guest dance music vocalist hair. If you put that hair and that face together, it would definitely be that one. But unfortunately, they exist in separate bodies. Perhaps something could be done about that.
There he is, blaspheming again. Against God's work.
Number 2.
God is not happy with you, Stuart Lee.
I think number 2, his ruddy complexion. I think he's just off of the delivery scooter. And frankly, you know, he's over off LA. I don't think I should pay.
I'm going to take a wild guess and go for... I'm going to go with 1.
You're going with 1.
I'm going with 1.
Stuart Lee.
Well, I'm going to go with...
Still not happy with you. Phil Jupitus.
Number 1.
You're saying number 1. Let's find out if you're right. Would the real Steve Perry please make himself known? With a new single out in January? Really? Steve Perry, ladies and gentlemen. So we end with next lines. Bill's team, you are in the lead. You go first. Your time begins now. The very first time that I saw your brown eyes.
Your lips said hello and I said hi.
Yes, E17 and Gabrielle, if you ever.
Yes.
Start to smile, given half the chance.
Given half the chance. God, it's a goodies thing. Oh, God.
Goody, goody,
You wrote it.
Yeah, I know. Gibbon half the chance.
Do, the funky gibbon.
Do. That about sums it up, as far as I'm concerned.
A million love songs later.
Here I am. I didn't write that one.
That's enough.
That'll do, yes. A million love songs, take that. They were good, weren't they?
They were, yeah. Didn't sell as many as us, though.
They didn't sell as many as you?
No.
That can't be true.
Well, I think you'll check the facts.
Really?
You'll find it, yeah.
But you were so aggressive and... yeah. You were like a sort of boy band that could play dance. Right, at the end of that, you got 12 points. You need 9 to win. Your time begins now. Funny hat, shiny pants?
All we need for some romance.
Correct, Orson.
Yeah.
Hat.
Yeah, hat band.
Oh, yes, I'm evil. He am not God.
Is that from your musical?
Oh, yeah, it is.
Oh, yes, I'm evil. He am not God.
In fact, him a total
How could you? That's it. I'm writing a death threat in the name of Jesus.
Richard Thomas wrote that, the composer. He wrote that line.
Richard Thomas, right. Richard Thomas. Dead. Hope there are no copycat hosts at home. Make him wear a thorny crown.
Grab his pants and pull them down.
Yes, you get a point, but not a place in heaven.
No.
He said, son, you are a bachelor boy, and that's the way to stay.
And son, you'll be a bachelor boy until your dying day.
Correct, Cliff Richard. There's a decent man.
Yeah, he turned out to have a very prophetic understanding of his own destiny as well.
Yes, gay. Or straight, we don't know. Right, well, at the end of that, Bill's team have 12 points, Phil's team have 11 points. Thanks to Bill, Tony and Bill, Phil, Jason and Stuart. This has been Nevermind the Buzzcocks. I've been Simon Amstel, and this is a Falco Longipedis. Good night.
Mind boggles. No, I thought it was written on there. Bill goes ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. I can only throw it back in your direction. For the next 6 months, oiled pop stars will be washed up on the beaches of Colombia. That's a fact. And I said, well, it's not going to make any difference. And they said, well, we got David Frost. I said, forget it. Oh, I see. It's very nice of you to explain it to me, because obviously he wasn't going to. People at home, what about the people at home? All these people, what about them? They're thinking, ooh, I like that look upon your face. I really don't know. It's like one of those things you fill with water and blow. Stay friends with the editor is my advice.
Stay friends with the doctor is my advice.